My name is Stephen Lee. I'm from IPF's Force community, based in Shanghai and China. I have been working in this ecosystem for about 3 years, and my company actually are working to providing the mining software and services. So we're doing this. So today, as a miner, I have experienced all the pain of the miner are facing and the challenges and what miners need. So I want to talk about the miner financing, how to put the Filecoin token to work from miners' point of view. Firstly, let's talk about the challenges miners facing. The Filecoin miners actually they invested a lot into the Filecoin network because they are the Filecoin network maintainer and builders. So we could say that they are all the miners actually have the attributes about the high investment and high outcome. We say the high outcome actually, but all the returns are delayed because of the economics design and about the vesting mechanism. Regarding the capitals the miners have, they have many kinds of capitals. For example, they have the data, they have invested equipment, and they have the storage and also the pledge. They have the pledge, right? The collateral, the token, and they also have unvested block rewards. With all of this, and the return usually had been delayed for about half a year or more than half a year to 1 year. So I, as a miner and as I talked with many miners in China, I saw that they are currently, and after the mainnet launched, actually they're still investing a lot into their system. They also need to continue to invest, I think, at least for a few months. And this is only for the current miners. And if you think about the new miners, actually, they come into the system, they might need more investment to the system. Let's think about another scenario. For example, some data providers, they have huge data in their data center or to be saved into our network. So some data providers, they really want to become miners in Filecoin network. But for them, and actually, there are some barriers, very high barriers. It's because if they only want to save their data into the cloud, or they want to build up their data center using the Web2 technologies. So their investment is only about the equipment or the racks and also the IDC, something like this. But while they want to join the Filecoin network, there are another thing they have to think about is to how to increase their power, right? And how to grow their power and how to get the token to pledge into the network. And while they are doing this, they think about, okay, the risks. For example, the price, the price up and down, the fluctuation, and how to mitigate all of this. So based on this, they need some financing support. And currently, we know talking about many things about the DeFi. We have the DeFi plus Filecoin, put them together. Traditionally, I put this into this picture, because all the miners can get, if they want to get Filecoin, they can go to, for example, directly to purchase, or they could use the BTC or Ethereum token to as collateral to purchase or to lend the Filecoin. But from this picture, you could say that many actors, many roles into the picture that you to, for example, go to the centralized exchanger, or they have to go to another a blockchain system, for example, Ethereum, right? And they need to many steps to have the whole system work. So I would think that in the current lending market, there are a few drawbacks. I could put it here. Okay, the first one is that the interest rate is very high. We say that the interest rate from different different organizations, we could say that 20% to 40% by corrupt currency exchange, or about the interest rate. And also the operation, the whole process is complicated. The two things also result in that the market is not so active. We also see a lot of OTC exchange, but it's also very complicated. And it also depends on the personal trust. So it's kind of high risk. If you depend on the part you trade with, and also you need to depend on centralized organization, you have to take the risk. And another thing is that for the miners, as I mentioned, because the miners have a lot of assets, right? Many kinds of assets, but in Filecoin network itself, you can verify this asset very easily. For example, you could verify the pledged collateral, you could verify the power, and also you could verify the unvested block rewards. But across to another system, and also, for example, to go to a person, it's very hard to do that. You could go to the blockchain explorer to say that, but that is not a decentralized way to do this. It's also this one thing. Another thing is that because all of this, we could have, I think we could have many other kind of financial tools. Currently, we only see the lending system, the DeFi, to support miners. But we, because of the delayed return, we could have some other tools. For example, the futures, and also the insurance, and all of this could be developed to support miners in this market. And also, we want to say a bigger thing is about the miner trading. Miner trading is that, so the whole miner, including their machine, their data, and also all the assets, including the their collateral, their block rewards, all could be transferred from one owner to another owner. So here I have a proposal to do this. I think it's easy to do this, and it would be very good if we could build in the DeFi into Filecoin itself. We have the contract. We have the contract in Filecoin as actors, And here is only initial thoughts about this. For example, we have a default actor in the system, and we have any accounts who want to borrow in the system. They could send their Filecoin token to this actor, and the miners can directly send a message to this actor to lend their need. Based on this, we could have a lending out pool to have all the lending money, and to have this pool to only send the miners Filecoin when they are growing their power. For example, when they do the pre-commit or proof commit sectors, and they can get the money from the lending out pool, but others cannot get that. So based on this, we could have the default Filecoin only for the purpose to grow up the power. And also we could have, it's because it's a building actor, so we could have the interest rate automatically calculated based on the capital utilization. And we also could have the unvested block rewards and the miner power as collateral, and we could do the auto liquidation to lower the risk. And all of this, okay, the basic thing is that we have all this in one system, and it will be very easy to develop and implement. And also based on this, all the users to use this one will be very easy, much easier than the current ones. Based on, and as I just mentioned, so because it is in one system, so we could have unvested rewards as collateral, and we could have the power and also, and if we change a little bit up about the Filecoin protocol, we could even make it riskless. So there is no risk, for people to borrow in, their Filecoin. While we have lower risk, there are much money into this system, so we could have lower interest rate too, and we could have more liquidity and higher capital utilization. Okay, this is only one example. I could think that if we have this kind of actors in the system, we could build up some other actors too. For example, currently we could have lending, and next one we could have future, and we could have insurance market into the system. And this could also be built at layer 1 or layer 1.5 or layer 2 to do this. As the first one, I would like to say that is as a layer 1. It's very good. And another topic is that I want to mention this. This is the last page I want to show. I'm also thinking about a bigger market, so the miner exchange. So currently, you could say that many people invested a lot to set up a miner. They have the equipment, they have the power, they have the collateral, and also the block rewards. But many people are very concerned about the price of fail the token. We know that the price is up and down. Sometimes you will say that, okay, the price is down, and some people cannot continue, but they have lots of unvested fail, and they have not have pledged the collateral. So they need to somebody to continue, and yeah, if they cannot, so we need to have a miner exchange market. So how could we exchange the capitals, all of this? So and actually, a question is that how to transfer ownership, okay, and yeah, including logically and yeah, physically. Yeah, the transfer ownership in Filecoin network is very easy logically, right? Yeah, you just change the owner. But all the others, how could do that? We are currently working on this to do some service standardization. So we have the ownership and services, yeah, and yeah, separated. So yeah, for example, an IPFS community is doing this. We provide standard services for many miners. Yeah, so that the miners, so yes, they are the owners, yeah, but they don't actually to operate or maintain the network, and we help them to to maintain. While we have all this standardized, one miner want to exchange their capital asset to another one, yeah, that will be very easy because they can and just transfer the ownership and we will continue to maintain their network. Yeah, the miner, everything. We could have a service provider to do that. So and I would think we will see this, which is a bigger market next. Okay, that's all I think. Yeah, thanks everyone.